Hello everyone, this is my fourth video of the great Brilliancy Prizes. I, I am today analyzing the game between Steinitz and Lasker. It was played in London 1899, so this game was played over 120 years ago. And I'm taking these games from a book, The Great Brilliancy Prize Games of Chess Masters, and this is my fourth one, and it was played like this. This is what the introduction of the book says. Lasker's style had the appearance of simplicity, even naivety. Actually, this style concealed the sensibilities of a very great artist and also the inner tension between the fighter and the lover of beauty. Sometimes this tension was resolved, as in the following game. So this game was a Vienna game. It goes like this: e4, e5, knight to c3, knight to f6, and here he plays f4. It looks a bit like a king's gambit, and to which black immediately responds with d4 to try to take his share of the center. Now here, let's put analysis here. Here, white plays d3. It's quite a slow move in the position. Still, we are in book moves. Black plays knight to c6. F takes d5. Knight takes e5. Now white plays d4. And black plays the knight to g6. Now here white takes the pawn. Black takes. And Steinitz once again takes the bishop, the horse. And now black takes the horse. You see that in this position, black is already developing two pieces, but white's game is still pretty much undeveloped, and the king is a little bit vulnerable already down here. Now, Steinitz developed the knight, aiming to castle. Lasker plays the bishop to g4, pinning the knight, defends the knight to the bishop. Now black castles queen side. White here, Steinitz plays c3 to defend the pawn. Bishop to d6 was played in this position. And you can already see that black's position is already looking much better. White castles, and black completely finishes its development. Now the two rooks are in very strong positions, one of them in the open file. The queen is quite central, and white's position is a little bit tough to play here. So white plays the bishop, the h3, to scare away this bishop, which returns to d7. But this is indeed a position that looks very nice for black. So here white tries to go on the attack. Knight to g5, threatening the pawns with the support of the rook. But it turns out that here black has a very strong resource. Black plays knight to h4, threatening checkmate with the queen. So this is looking very scary already. It's threatening checkmate, and you also have two bishops attacking the white's position, and also the rooks to come to help. So white had to retreat the knight, but now here comes the move that won the Brilliancy Prize. So the Brilliancy Prize was won by this move, knight takes pawn. This completely breaks the king, the castle in position of the king. After king takes knight, bishop takes knight, check. No, bishop takes pawn, check. In this position, if white takes the bishop, there is a combination that results in checkmate. So he didn't do it. He plays the king to f2. And here, black, instead of taking the rook and winning the exchange, starts already pushing the king side pawns. So you have 3 pawns, and there's no more pawns on the white position. So black defends the rook to g1. No, white plays the rook to g1, and now black is starting to push all his passed pawns. In this moment, Steinitz take the pawn. Unfortunately, there's nothing better. It's going to be quite bad. The computer doesn't like this move. Pawn takes, rook takes. Now, the rook is threatening the queen, so black retrieves the queen. Here, black is threatening check on e3, so white plays the queen to d3. To which black plays the bishop to f4. Once again, here threatening check, which would lead very quickly to checkmate. So unfortunately, white's rook is gone. So white now plays the rook to h1, try to win some material back, takes the rook, takes the bishop, black plays the queen check, and here white plays bishop to f3. The computer doesn't like this move. It says it's the best, but if you look at the bar, this is already totally lost for white in this position. Now black plays bishop to f6, threatening the queen, to which white takes the bishop, takes the pawn, threatening the queen as well, so they're both threatening each other's queens. Black plays the queen to g6. He doesn't want to trade queens. Black is totally winning, wants to keep the most powerful piece. White plays the bishop to b5. Here black threatens the queen. The queen is moved. Now here black plays the rook to e7, threatening to win the knight. White plays the rook up, threatening to win this bishop. But here bishop to g4 is played, threatening to win the rook. So white moves the rook to g5, threatening the queen, to which black then checks after the king move. White takes the bishop. Black takes the bishop with a mating attack. So in this moment, Steinitz resigned, and this is a beautiful game with a lot of very interesting moves, like the knight sacrifice on, what was that? On move 15. So in this game, black outplay white, so Lasker outplay Steinitz for the whole game. And this is the game I'm showing today. I have 50 games. I'm going to show one by one over the next few weeks. Thank you very much for watching. Until the